Right down on the table for that one.
Right. Oh, wow. Well, there's a visual.
It's also really cool music.
I'm going to throw my heart down on this table. I want to hear someone say that as they're like signing their like mortgage paperwork.
Hold on. Let me get a plastic
you're gonna pick that up.
Some goggles.
So they're down there busily setting all that up. It's going to be cranking up. What are the times? There's like, when does it kick off? When's the parade? When's the fireworks?
The parade's at 4, and you can look all this up online if you just search Orlando Pride Festival 2021. There's a big parade, and then the fireworks are at 9:15.
Yeah, and I know we're
right over Lake Eola. Can't miss them anywhere in that circumference.
And of course, we're on in other markets, in Vero and West Palm. But people come from all over the state.
They do.
People come from all over the country for this
they
party.
Do.
It's supposed to be a big deal. Oh, it is a big deal, and it's a lot of fun from personal experience. I've been down there for it. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for filling us in on that. You can text in your questions about home loans, mortgages, anything like that to 77031. Let's answer another one here, MJ.
All right. I co-signed on a loan for someone, and they had to do a forbearance due to COVID and have yet to resume their payments. Can I buy a house right now?
No, unfortunately, you're in a tight spot.
You're in a tight spot.
What the question means is, so during COVID, if you had lost your job or you got laid off or your hours were cut back, you could do on your mortgage forbearance, a government program. Congress passed the CARES Act. It was to keep people. They didn't want to have a big debacle of foreclosures like we had in the big recession back in 2000.
Could have been so much worse.
8 and 9 and 10. Yeah, what happened now could have been so much worse. So millions of people took advantage of this program, and they should have, that allowed them to. And I don't know why they didn't do this last time, but we got a little smarter. And so they said, okay, if you can't pay your payments because you're out of work, all the lenders need to take those payments and put them to the back of the loan. That's called a forbearance. And
have a little timeout.
Yeah. And then once you're back on your feet, once you're making money again, you can start making those payments. But this person said they were co-signed on a loan for somebody that went into forbearance. So and they're looking to qualify for a mortgage. Well, unfortunately, it's going to affect you because you're co-signed on it. And co-sign means you're obligated on it just like they are. If they didn't make the payments, you're obligated. So if they're in forbearance, so are you. But the good news is once they're back making their payments for 3 months, it's like nothing ever happened, and you'll be able to requalify for a loan as well. Great question. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Home Loans Radio on Real Radio. Now back to the show with that mortgage guy, Don.
Where do the minutes go? Just like that, the show's almost over, but you still have time. Text in your mortgage-related questions to 77031. You can also go to homeloansradio.com. Leave Don a shout-out, and you could be playing on the radio, having the time of your life, just like we do every weekend. Hello, Don. Hello, MJ.
Hey!
I had the time of my life.
Oh, man, that's such a good movie. Dirty Dancing?
Yeah. Don't put baby in a corner.
Made me want to dance, I'll tell you that.
Welcome back to Home Loans Radio. We have had a lovely time here doing what we do every single weekend, answering your questions about mortgages and home loans and real estate. And we've got a couple questions here still on the board. Let's get to one here, MJ.
Yeah, we can do one pretty quick. Can I? Oh, wait, nope, not that one. Nope. That one's too long.
No, not that one.
I'll use that one for the speed round.
All right. We're out of time now for this question.
Thanks, MJ. Let's go to...
Okay.
Well, if you've got one.
Can I do a HELOC up to 100% of the value of my home?
HELOC means those are initials. It's
right. Tell us what that is.
HELOC. It stands for Home Equity Line of Credit. No, you can't go up to 100%. I don't know of any lenders that go up to 100%. It's usually like a second mortgage or a smaller mortgage, that you use for home improvements or something like that. Most of them I see are like in the $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 range. You can go bigger on them, but normally if you're going to get above 60 or 70,000, you really want to have the rate. A lot of HELOCs have floating rates, and it's better to do a fixed rate mortgage on those. But I don't think you can do them at 100%. If there is one, call me and let me know where you're doing it. Well, you know what time it is, MJ?
I don't know. What time is it?
It's time for the speed round.
It's time for the speed round. All right. I'm going to ask you questions.
MJ's going to ask me a bunch of questions that we haven't quite gotten to yet. We're going to try and answer them. If we don't get to your question today, please do go to homeloansradio.com, copy paste it into the box that says Ask Don, and I promise I will get you an answer back in your email. I do want to answer all the questions. We always do. We just sometimes run out of time. Actually, we always run out of time.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's only an hour and a half long show.
But
really.
I will tell you, usually after the show for an hour to an hour and a half, I'm answering those email questions. So send them in. I'll
All
answer
right.
them.
That's because
All
you're a
right,
sweetheart.
can I refinance my reverse mortgage?
You can refinance a reverse mortgage. You can refinance it in some cases as another reverse, or you can also switch it up and go back to a forward mortgage. You could do a cash out loan, but yeah, a reverse mortgage is just a different type of mortgage. But yeah, you can refinance it.
Is it considered a cash out loan to pay off and combine my first and second mortgage?
It can be. So if it's a second mortgage that you took out after the purchase, so it's different too between conventional and FHA loans. On an FHA loan, like you can take out your first FHA loan and then later get a home equity line. And then later, if you go to combine those, as long as you haven't taken any draws out on that second for at least a year, you can refinance it there. But you're going to get a much better deal and possibly get out a PMI if you're refinancing with a conventional loan. On those, it is treated as a cash out unless it was a second mortgage that you used to help buy the property. So that's a lot of word salad there. If you got one of those, hit me up at Almost Radio and I'll go into more detail a little more time.
What should I expect an appraisal to cost, and why do I have to pay for it up front?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. An appraisal typically costs on a normal house in a subdivision, a 2,000, a 1,200 to let's say 3,000 square foot home is going to cost around $475 range right now. If it's an unusual property, let's say you got 5 acres, or it's a big house that's 5,000 or 6,000 square feet, or if it's out in the middle of nowhere, what happens when we order the appraisal, they'll come back and say, yeah, we can do that appraisal, but it's going to cost $600, or it'll cost $700, or it'll cost $800. So normally $475 to $500, but if it's a special property, it can cost more. Great question.
How much does it cost to get pre-approved? I know the answer.
It costs, well, go ahead. What's the answer then?
Nothing, not a zilch, not a thing. Zero. Just a few minutes of your time.
Not a damn dime. You just go to homeloansradio.com. You hit the button that says apply now. You fill out the info. We'll get you pre-approval. If you need help working on it, getting things better, fixing your credit, whatever, we'll advise you. I love working with first-time home buyers. It's very rewarding for me. I've been in the business a long time, and that's the segment, honestly, the people that just are so happy when they go to closing. So,
right?
Yeah, we're happy to help you with that.
All right. So a little bit of a lame riddle, but, bear with me.
Oh, here we go. Riddle time.
I make a loud sound when I'm changing. When I do change, I get bigger, but I weigh less. What am I?
I make a loud sound when I'm changing.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a hint in a minute, but, see what you can do with that.
Let's hear the riddle again.
I make a loud sound when I'm changing. When I do change, I get bigger, but I weigh less. What am I? Tell me when you're ready for that hint, but it might ruin it.
I think I might know.
Really? Fritz, do you know?
Idea.
Really?
I mean, I can guess. Do you want me to guess?
Yeah.
A rain cloud? I don't know.
Oh, interesting. No.
Dang, that's what I was thinking. So I don't know.
Was really your guess?
You let me go
I was thinking
first.
a cloud, when you're changing.
Wow, great minds think alike. That's amazing.
Thundercloud.
You both picked something super random that was not the answer.
How was that random when we both picked it?
Exactly. I guess you're right. All right, here's the hint.
Who's random?
Here's the hint. When I make a loud sound, pop. I'm changing, but when I change, I get bigger, but I weigh less.
Oh, I know it.
I make a loud sound. Is it popcorn, Fritz?
It is.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. The old
All
popcorn.
right. Well, you've done it.
That's my line.
Okay.
Well, folks, you've done it. You've successfully whiled away another 90 minutes of your weekend morning listening to us prattle on about popcorn and what is that reef called? Bathtub reef.
Bathtub reef. It's
and
absolutely
nudes,
incredible.
Sunbathing, and all the important things.
Happy Pride, everybody.
That's right.
Happy Pride. Play us out of here, Fritz.
You've been listening to Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Join us every Saturday at 9 a.m. on Real Radio 104.1 and check us out online at homeloansradio.com.